Hi kids, hope you're fine and staying safe. As you're learning about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, let's learn how to make chocolates, and then we will also learn how to make some easy Oreo truffles. Let's see how we get chocolates and from where does it come. We all know that the cacao beans, which are technically seeds, are grown inside pods and is surrounded by a white pulpy flesh known as baba. Now cacao trees take just 5 years to grow and it is harvested twice a year. They can come in colors like red, green and yellow. The cacao beans are dried, processed and powdered and we get our chocolate powder. The cacao trees are mostly grown in African countries. So let's see what we need to make these chocolates. So kids, let's see what we need to make this chocolate. So we'll need some coconut oil. We'll also need some cocoa powder. We'll need some milk powder and we'll need some icing sugar and some vanilla essence. So kids, before we start this process, always make sure to wash your hands with soap for 40 to 60 seconds. Or if you're using a hand sanitizer, that's 20 to 30 seconds. And just wait for it for a second for it to dry. So kids, over here I have a vessel on top of my gas. So make sure when you're doing this process that you have your parents around with you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add some water into our pan. Put it on low flame and then we're going to take a glass bowl and we're going to place it over this pan. Make sure that the water does not touch the glass bowl. So we'll just wait for the water to get slightly warm, and to this we will start adding our ingredients one by one. So over here I'm just going to add 3/4 cup of coconut oil. And we just wait for this to melt a little bit. As you can see, it's still slightly white. So here we have some icing powder, 1 cup. So I'm just going to put it in the sifter and we're just going to sift it in. The reason we do this is so that there won't be any lumps in our sugar. So next we have some milk powder over here. This is around 1/3 of milk powder which we're going to add to this oil and sugar mixture. We have around 3/4 cup of cacao powder which we're going to add to this. Just add it slowly. Chocolate mixture is ready, so I'm just going to take it down and just keep it here. And just give it a few seconds and we'll just pour it into our molds. Okay, so my chocolate is taken down, so I'm just going to add a little bit of vanilla essence. So over here I have a silicone mold. You don't need to have this, you can use whatever you have in your house. You can even use an ice tray to mold your chocolates. So let's see how we're going to do it. I have some chopped up almonds here. I have some raisins, I have some figs, I have some Rice Krispies. You can use anything for your chocolate, or you can just have a plain milk chocolate also. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a few nuts in one. I'm just going to put like a raisin in one. I'm just going to put some figs in one, some Rice Krispies and some so you can do whatever you want, like you can mix and match. Also you can put like a kind of a raisin also along here with your nuts. So what we're going to do next is we'll take some of the chocolate. I'll just slip this up here. And just fill it in. You should cover the whole thing. This is going to be a plain one. This has got some Rice Krispies in it. So kids, our chocolates are resting in the fridge and we're going to start with our Oreo Truffles. So what you'll need for this is a box of Oreo. You'll need some cream cheese. You'll need a Ziploc bag and you'll need a rolling pin for this. So let's get started. So we'll just open out this box. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put all this Oreo into the Ziploc bag here. You can even put this into the mixer and make it, powder it with the help of your parents. I'm just showing you a much simpler way where you don't need to use a mixer. So we'll close this bag now. Just straighten this out and this is all we're going to do, just kind of smash it. So here we have our biscuit crumbs. So to this we're going to add some cheese. So I have some cream cheese over here and so this is how they look in little triangles. We'll just take one at a time. At this point of time now I've used around 4 triangles of cheese. As you can see now, the dough has come together. So what we're going to do is now we're just going to form small little balls and we're just going to place it into the plate here and we're just going to keep it in the fridge for 5 to 10 minutes till it hardens a bit, and we'll move on to the next step from there. So as you can see, this is how it looks, the truffle ball. So I'm just going to place this into the plate and continue making some more. Now kids, these Oreo balls will go into the fridge for 5 to 10 minutes and we'll come back and show you how to coat this with chocolate and put on some lovely sprinkles and candies. So kids, 10 minutes later, this is what it looks like. So now we're going to roll this into this little chocolate sauce here. So what we do is we just take 1 at a time. We're just going to roll it around in this chocolate sauce and coat each and every part of it. This is how it looks. And we're just going to put it in some Rice Krispies and let it coat. I'm just going to place it back here. So kids, here are our Oreo Truffles. Now this will go into the fridge for another 5 to 10 minutes for the chocolate to just harden up, and then I'll come back and show you the plating product. Well kids, I hope you liked this video and learned something new. So do try out these chocolates with mom and dad. Enjoy, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye!